So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Firebird 2015 AD. This is going to be another Adrian mention. I love this flick. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. Somebody was criticizing this because the Firebird is actually a crappy car. It's like Pontiac Trans Am kind of car. A boy, a girl, a car. What is the movie poster? It gets a low 3.3 out of 10 on IMDb. Only the car is forbidden. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of got a libertarian theme, like freedom and everything. The government lies about peak oil as an excuse to ban automobile driving. This was the advent of electric cars, which is the Democrats' favorite thing. They want to make it expensive. They want to tax gasoline so that you buy an electric car. Then if you have a long trip, then you won't be able to make it with your electric charge. How very nice of them to make that choice for you. Kind of similar thing. I think in 2035, all gas-powered cars will not be allowed to be made in California, or to be sold in California, I should say. So I guess you could drive around a gas-powered used car, but the new ones won't. I don't know, it's confusing, but whatever. It's one of gruesome Mussolini's edicts, along with his lockdown edicts that he doesn't obey. But it's rated PG, although the gal in the film takes off her race outfit. You can't really see much though, because the camera's pointed up. But Darren McGavin is teaches his son the facts of life by telling him that the government lies and laws are unjust. Cool way to raise a kid. So, despite driving being banned, he's able to get away with driving around quite a bit. He's got his own private stash of oil, which the government is hoarding, he says. And he's called a burner because he burns gas in his car. There's yeah, he's a future outlaw, or since it's 2015, I guess he's a past outlaw. Anyways, there are these shoot to kill kind of trigger happy Barney Fife type of enforcers against driving. I think they're called the CVS or something like that. So there's an overseas video version that contains a topless scene. I wonder if that was the version that I saw. Kind of surprised me. I was thinking, oh, this is a PG movie. Cool. Anyway. It's a Canadian, another kind of exploitation flick, basically. And 1 hour 37 minutes, PG, 1981. Um, so this guy gets killed by this native kind of government goon guy. Blows up his car. Pretty cool explosions in this one. There are a couple of them in this, and kills him with a shotgun. And there's another good-looking white woman with short hair who plays one of the government goons, but she's actually got a conscience, which is unusual. Usually, you would expect sociopaths to be like the native killer guy to be working for government, not somebody with an actual conscience who disagrees with that. But there's that. I don't want to spoil the ending, but pretty cool ending. I thought I was going to hate this flick. It was kind of plays like a TV movie almost. Some of the acting. And a clip of this movie is on the 50 worst film movies ever made, DVD Region 1 NTSC. Okay. There's a budget of 975,000 Canadian dollars, which wasn't much money back in 1981. Kind of a low budget car freedom flick. Pretty cool. Thanks, Adrian. I guess at some point the president, the U.S. president, declares an edict, sort of like what Joe Biden was doing during his first days. Old senile Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe?
Yeah.
The most communist and sleepy and old person.
Yeah, him. That guy. The usurper in chief. The guy who stole the election.
The guy that keeps on saying, "Come on, man!
Come on, man!"
I want to know what I take a cognitive test. Come on, man!
Yeah, that guy. My son's pretty big time Trump supporter. He got his friend to support the wall.
Because we keep on talking about politics, and then
Oh yeah.
he just with the wall, and I'm like, dude, why? And then I just started talking, and then we ended up talking for, I don't know, half an hour about politics.
Wow, half an hour. I guess maybe he should argue with Avonlea.
I don't know.
She'd probably like that. Anyways,
Evan always wants to argue with me. That's all she does. That's all she does. I don't know what she wants from me. She just wants to argue with me and stuff. I have to keep on leaving these chats because Avonlea won't leave me alone.
ugh, yeah, she's persistent, huh? Unless she gets upset, then she'll stop talking to you. Anyways, so this Berner guy who died was supposed to bring a senator who's pro-car, pro-automobile to do the speech or something, but he ends up dying. Then the Darren McGavin character dude wants to help out the senator. His son shows up. I guess he's divorced. And, his son kind of found him, which I wish my son would do. I think at some point he says, I told your mother not to bring you here, but I didn't say that you could come here yourself or something like that. Pretty cool. he kind of gives his son a quick lesson in freedom and driving cars when cars are banned. That was pretty cool too. And the dude falls in love with a burner girl who's the daughter of Darren McGavin's friend, Doug McClure, I think his name is, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they drive around, they get shot at, and the girl gets kidnapped. They rescue the girl. They blow up government property, and more cool explosion. I couldn't really see, it was dark on the phone when I was watching the end, but really started to become attached to this movie as time wore on. Even the background music has freedom songs. Pretty cool. Anyway, it's an action, romance, sci-fi movie. Pretty cool. They fought with a passion for survival. Anyways, trying to see. Well, so Karate Man recommended a Kickboxer series. I already watched and reviewed the first Kickboxer. I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was as good as Karate Man said it was, but still halfway decent, I guess. Yeah, there's a 1980 Pontiac Turbo Trans Am in this. Oh, it's the Department of Vehicle Control, DVC, not CVS. Why did I say CVS? Oh well. So I responded to Karate Man's comment just now. I said, I've already seen and reviewed Kickboxer, the Jean-Claude Van Damme, 1989. And I don't use iTunes. I use my son's iPhone ever since I got him the iPad for Christmas, because he doesn't use his phone anymore. And my phone was... my phone had cracked screen. It was out of data storage. And I was having trouble charging it. This phone, I'm having trouble charging it. I think there's dust in the hole or something. But ever since Apple started censoring alternative news media,
I want freedom of speech, not some Apple person banning Parler just because it's a total alternative.
Yeah, Parler, for instance. They banned Parler, or they took it from, they removed it from the Apple store. So I'm not a fan of Apple anymore. I should have bought him a Samsung tablet instead of an iPad in hindsight, but he wanted an iPad, so I got it for him. And now he's just constantly on it, either doing Snap, Scratch, or video games. Pretty cool. He likes his iPad, but I'm sure he doesn't like Apple for banning Parler.
Yeah.
Anyways, Cameron and Jill head into the barn for a little hay romp. That's the scene that I was telling you about. I'm not sure if that's the topless scene that they're talking about, because it is very brief and can't really see much the way the camera is pointed up. Like I said, oh yeah, cool. Kids addicted to iPad. Yeah, that's all he does on Sunday, pretty much all day long is iPad with the break for Sunday school catechism. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. This movie kind of grew on me. Oh, good day, mate. By the way, did I say that right? Yeah, hit the pause button on the barn scene, exactly. If you blink, you might miss it, or if the sun's shining on your phone while you're watching it on your phone. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that hay romp scene right there. I wish it was longer, but like I said, the other gal who plays the government goon, the Department of Vehicle Control, the one with the short hair, she was kind of interesting herself. The one with the guilty conscience.
Hey, I forgot to ask you a question. Do you dare me to read the entire Wikipedia article of Jesus' crucifixion?
Do I dare you to do what?
Read the entire article about Jesus' crucifixion, because I'm bored.
Write the entire article?
Like, read the entire article.
Oh, read the entire article.
I've never read an entire article of Wikipedia before.
Oh, yeah?
But, I mean, I've read some of them. The
Oh.
ones that are really short, like some are like so short they only have like 2 sentences or something.
Yeah, I remember Tong Po from the first Kickboxer. Is that the one with they fight with the broken glass at the end? I think that was the only decent fight scene in Kickboxer. Oh, Karate Man's in the live chat. Cool. Got Karate Man and Adrian. I was Mai Tai. Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother? No, I haven't heard of Sasha Mitchell. Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother gets killed. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is out for revenge, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie, but I think that's the gist of Kickboxer. You said yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Bangkok, no pun intended. Anyways, you probably end up in the Checkpoint Charlie nowadays with all the COVID dictatorship police state, where they make you quarantine for 2 weeks and you can't leave your room. Yeah, send me the link to Kickboxer 4, dude. I was about to say I could find it. The one that I found was dubbed in Spanish. That didn't help, but I did find Kickboxer 5 on YouTube. Cool. I'll check it out after I watch The Cars That Eat People. I found the New Line Cinema edit on YouTube. Somebody ripped it from, I out of print VHS tape going for like $20 to $40 on eBay. And he's this guy Richard White, the guy who uploaded it. He calls it a historical artifact because the director said that the movie was vaporized, yet there are all these out of print VHS tapes. The movie's kind of short though; it's an hour long, and 1080p, huh? Well, my screen is kind of like 9 inches or something diagonally, so I don't think 1080p will make a difference on my screen. But thanks anyway.
1080p HD is really good on iPad because it actually looks high quality.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So it does work on a small screen, at least when you have an iPad. All right.
I don't know why Twitter doesn't like
Laters, mate.
everything.
Have a good day. Don't work too hard. Don't party too hard. Yeah, that Kickboxer 5 was straight to video, right? Cool. As I was saying, Richard White was calling it a historical artifact. The cars that eat people. Because it was a movie that supposedly got vaporized by the director when he bought it back from Roger Corman, New Line Cinema. There are all these old VHS tapes, and anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm gonna watch Mars Needs Women. That's my next one, and hopefully I'll get some Netflix DVDs tomorrow. Start watching those. Get a head start for this weekend. My Robinhood account is doing pretty decent. I think it's up 23% since May. One of my stocks is like 200 something percent, the Twilio stock. I'll start selling some of those in May of this year to avoid paying higher capital gains tax here in California. Hopefully by then I'll have like 20 to 30 grand in my Robinhood. That's what I'm shooting for. Anyways, I gotta bring him back. Nice talking to you, nice chatting with you and Adrian, Karate Man. Laters.